Good afternoon, folks. How you all doing? Sorry, I just had to do a little bit of pre-prep just to make sure everything's okay. So, Arknights Adele. I kind of got about 6 missions through this, I think it was. So I think I got the last 2 to do. I'll be doing the story reading as I did prior. So, you know. So, let's crack on with that. I hope everyone's doing well this Sunday. I need to also get this to the point so I can start farming these for materials as well before the hard mode comes out, and then we can start doing hard mode next week. So let's have a look. What do we have for the map here? We have 3 entry pods. You can either try and collect them down. Oh no, there's a 4th and a 5th. Ooh, so there's only one way out, and it's by the mechanic that we would need to utilize, which by the looks of it has no range tiles near it. Actually, is there range tiles? Can I put ranged anywhere? Ah, okay, I can. Interesting. So where would I put Myrtle? Around here. Need to have some sort of setup around there. Okay. I don't think I need to adjust 2 things too much until I do a little bit of testing to see actually how hard it is, but we'll see how it goes. The boss will not be more worried about when I get to that. So I don't get it. Why would a lady like you choose to spend your days in a hole like this? Are you pretty infected? Are the infected not the normal people, saddled with misfortune? Just like this child of mine yet unborn, maybe she'll become infected herself or remain a lucky one who just remains makes friends with them. Either way, I wish for it to live in a city full of love and goodness. If continuing to mine it will harm the environment, shouldn't we stop? And now, with this village, this city could only rely on nature's bounties. Even so, the descendants will definitely carve out a home with their own hands. Hope then that you and I, and all of them, and all of us will find our own place in Siesta. Utterly unhindered by age, the sickly unburdened by despair, that is the siesta of my dreams. There's the siesta I wish for my child to see. That really ever happen? Well, let's start with the mind. Here's them sheep. The black sheep? Why are you all alone? Do you know where the rest went? Also, you're keeping those old signposts and addresses on letters. Is it because you're lost? Can you understand me? The creature remains silent as it sniffs about, picking the next signpost to be devoured. Did you get lost when Siesta moved? Or is your home on the undeveloped plate instead of the mind? The fluffy creature paws on the ground urgently as Adele stands, silently looking at it. Where does it want to go? An adventure! Hesitantly approaches Adele, pressing its head to Adele's chest as if listening to her heartbeat. Ba-dum, dum, ba-dum. Not this sound, not this sound. It's looking for something. Like a sound, maybe? The fluffy creature lowers its head and continues following the path ahead. Are you looking for your home or your friends and family? You know where to find them. The fluffy creature turns its head, staring inquisitively at Adele. Adele, where are you? I need you to help me with some data. Can you come to the museum now? Adele looks at the expectant creature in front of her. Professor Keller, I'm not sick today. I feel dizzy and I have a headache too. Also, my legs hurt. I feel terrible. Terrible? Adele, what's wrong? You need to go to the hospital. Do you need my help? You have medicine on hand? How's your body temperature? You feverish? No, Professor Keller. I'll be fine. I'm at the hospital right now. What she means is she's going on the sheep adventure. No reply forthcoming, the fluffy creature stomps the ground impatiently and turns to leave. Adele rushes to keep up with it. The car speeds by, frantically honking at Adele, who's just taken a step forward. I don't need to land that, that's been done in sound. Oh, my ears. Adele, what are you doing there? Yeah, weren't you... Professor Keller, I must have been pushing it too hard. If a girl like Adele feels the need to fake an illness to rest... Adele? If you're feeling overwhelmed, you could take a day off to rest. But the sheep! The sheep! Turning his head to confirm that Adele is no longer following, the fluffy creature skips off and leaves the street. Mr. Keller, I want to take some time to relax here. What if I told you that I want to offer you a job with stable pay that isn't detrimental to your health and even provides special lodgings for you? Don't worry, I can guarantee the working environment and conditions, as well as medical services. You just need to pay a portion of your rent to the government. Even you can't go on, can you? I don't know what those government people are on about, but I know this much at least. These things take a lot of money, not a mere 1,000 or 100 or 1,000 gold certificates. For this money, I might be able to buy a decently comfortable bed, eat a nice meal, and may even save my life if it comes to it. But you can't build what you're promising. I can do it. Doctor, if you were to say you'd build us a cheaper hospital, frankly, I'd be really grateful, and I'd actually believe you could do it, but saying that you'll provide jobs, homes, and healthcare? Just look around you, it's been so long and this place is still undeveloped. You get to place my trust in me. I stand by my words. So if there really was a place like that, would you be willing to move there? Would you be happy with it? Frustrated, Celian feels a hand humming in her chest, or hammering, its feet pounding in her ears. What's that? Sorry, I missed what you said. I said even Mr. Polipper, our boss back at the old mines, only got us so far with all his wealth and power. Doctor, we don't know you, and you don't know us anything. We'd be grateful even if you come to treat us once in a while. Also, my camera view is actually a little bit in the way there. Just adjust this a bit. There we go. The fluffy creature trots ahead, Adele following closely behind while Keller works apologetically alongside her, or beside her. Both work, tending to the same word. But hesitating several times, she slowly opens her mouth. Do you know, Adele? Siesta's layout reminded me of the same after it moved. There's a coffee shop down this street. We should go to it. Adele continues hurrying along the path without stopping, as if chasing after something. Cashier, Magna, and I met at that coffee shop. Adele stops moving and squints into the distance, trying to spot the shop. Is it that one over there? I can't see the sign clearly. Mockingbird Cafe. Yeah, so it's the same one that Costa was in. Which I find that kind of funny, that Costa Coffee is like a coffee brand here in the UK. I don't know if it's like global as well. I think it's Americanized as well, if I'm correct. And he's running a coffee shop. Make of that what you will. Adele sighs of relief and changes her tone. I was just a student back then, knowing little about the world besides what I read in books. Hesher and Magna burned two young flames with eyes even brighter than obsidian. My parents, what were they like back then? Brilliant, interesting, and very attractive. Of course, some people thought they were weird, but not professors or scholars, they were more like two vagrants chasing after volcanoes. They liked bright clothes and accessories, believing that they granted courage, would sometimes camp beside lava flows just to feel the movement. Eh? I thought they would ban that kind of thing. It did. They banned me from doing it because I once followed them to collect some liquid from a sulfuric acid pool. I accidentally stepped in a pit of boiling water. Hesher managed to drag me out. I didn't even felt the pain yet, but my shoes had already split like gallic cloves. It gave Magna quite a fright. Even though it was an accident, she kept trailing after me from then on, meaning that I'd just fallen into another hole somewhere when she wasn't looking. Well, the creature seems to realize something, turning his head to look Keller up and down. As if worrying for her, he puts her ankles and even tries to eat her shoe heels, so she can walk more comfortably. Say, what are you worrying about me getting hurt? Magna, you could compare it. Care for me, it's what she felt for you. Excuse me. Sorry, I was lost in thought. After you were born, I came to visit you occasionally. You look so much like your parents. Doing the same work as him. Now it feels like a part of them has never left. But they still remain here. If only they were still here. Following the salty scent of the sea carried on the breeze, the fluffy creature begins scampering away. The towering cranes of the undeveloped plate peek over the horizon as Keller hurries forward and turns ahead. Adele? I think no one said we were like tiny little lads standing on the vast landscape, talking big about how we plan to conquer it. Look at the both of us now, Adele. Two little lads standing here, facing this building a dozen times bigger than us. Just thinking how it would just be like before. Feeling infinitely small and amounting to nothing. It's only now that I do realize that some things are too hard to say out loud. Professor Keller, what do you... Nothing. Adele, how can I tell you? I can still see a little bit of the old siesta from here. Aunt Siesta is over that side. Who knows when it'll really erupt? The creature carrying a miner's lamp slows down and stares blankly in the direction of old Siesta. The waves crash over the distant gravel, the surface sparkling like brilliant gems. Hey, Aunt Cal, how you doing? Once it erupts, once the museum is ready, my work will finally be done. Sorry, I've taken so much of your time right now. Not too bad, actually. It's been a while since I've played Arknights, because I've been kind of away from it for the last year, give or take. Maybe a little bit longer, so I think the last event I remember was when Full Meta came out. So I'm sort of getting back into the swing of things. I'm a little rusty, but I am looking forward to catching up a bit and trying to remember what the hell happened and getting myself readjusted with the story. Professor Keller, is there anyone else who could tell me about my parents anyway? I'm really happy to know these things. Keller stands and brushes the dirt off herself. Are you leaving right now? Maybe I need to buy some courage, like in that dream you mentioned. Oh, should you told Keller about that? Yeah, that was the one with the sheep. One of us like, I need to buy this courage to go up the mountain and stuff. Goodbye, Adele. See you tomorrow. Press forward. Don't tire yourself. Adele glances at the creature still staring blankly at old Siesta. Hi, Professor Keller. The fluffy creature stands motionless on the beach. So I wonder what the sheep's referencing, though. Because obviously it seems like all the other ones have gone, right? But this one's like an all minor attire, so maybe it's like one of them from old Siesta, like in the mines or something? Is it like someone she remembers? I don't know. I haven't quite pieced that together. Did you find the place you were looking for? Adele sits down next to the motionless creature. He also doesn't seem to be able to speak like the other one so far as well. Let me guess, your reminder wanted you to return here? The creature shakes its head from side to side, pulling its gaze from the ocean to Adele opposite itself. Its clear eyes look up at her. She's on an old signpost and it steadily paws at the ground. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Slowly, it turns to leave the area. No? Maybe it's lost its voice? Is that it? Could be. Oh, no, I'm just an old man who likes collecting pretty rocks. Can't do what you want to help. I'll help you at all. Mr. Brown, those workers said that your father and the minemen that they all worked for many years. Even after the move, you still helped make their lives better under the table. Yes, that's right. My father's mine made them into infected, while I decorated the house with rocks they risked their lives to dig out. Am I helping them? As if. They're barely surviving as it is. And most, they're not jobless. You admit it. Oh my god, calm now, or don't you break my collection. Also, I just need to load something up real quick. I forgot to put something on when I started. No, not Steam. Oh my god. Let me try that again. Stream labels. There we go. Forgot to have that thing update. Here we go. Right. Well then, let's talk about your collection. Before Siesta Moon, the obsidian was an extremely precious ore. However, the obsidian that was pure enough, which reflected the cause of the rainbow, would fetch a good price. I'm sure you're aware. Talion bends down and drags out 2 boxes of ore from behind the cabinet. So, what are these? Why would a collector like you have crude and pure obsidian like this? It's like the obsidian the workers squirreled away. What would you know? All obsidian is precious to me. Why did you stop the workers from mining? What stopped you from working them to death, instead of arranging gainful employment for them as drivers, ticket sellers, and security guards? Those are lifelines they found for themselves. Oh, so you just help them along while indirectly earning money off them? Yes, that's absolutely right. They refuse to admit it. They're not living well right now. The obsidian they mined propped up Siesta, but now... Flipper heaves a great sigh and sinks back into his seat. You see, do you think it's easy changing the policies of an entire city? Look at them now, look at me. Look at them, look at me. Your horse is now a anyway. I've heard them call me Mr. Brown. Brown mines, the entire company is in my hands. And even I can't build a factory for them to make a living in. The government will harass me, my peers will plot against me, and that's not even considering Columbia and Victoria. Just keep it to ourselves here in Siesta, isn't that bad. You do know Columbia has infected pay sky-high insurance premiums and then sends them to the mine in the wastelands. I know that. That's why I came to you for help. You have far more knowledge and experience of the situation than me. If Columbia uses the infected question to attack us, we could just build our own place for the infected first. Help peers begin plotting, we can try to negotiate with them. Must be something we can do. Can't just hide away in this hot spring hotel forever. What would that accomplish? Getting increasingly agitated, Sullivan feels as her hand is about to leap out her chest. This is the best leverage for Siesta to negotiate with Columbia right now. But you seem... Yes, I'm 5 months along now. The doctor says it's a girl. Congratulations, but then you... This needs to develop. Can't wait any longer. So I need to help these workers. I want to teach them. I want them to learn how to avoid danger, how to observe the environment, how best to protect themselves of a catastrophe. We've only gotten by with experience so far, but I can give them knowledge. Will that work? Mine is huge and there's so many illiterate people who only know how to make money. However, says things like that are very common and that there are always many workers, so we don't need to care too much. That's different. Tom cares, Hank cares, Bill cares, many workers will care. Hank Hill? Anyway. Also want to push a new policy regarding the current state of those workers. Those workers who have contracted oropathy due to obsidian mining should be taken better care of. But father tells me that the government will never have time for this. They want to earn more and more money to develop Siesta. They'll bring their attention here. Can't just sit in an office all day with the knowledge that they're getting sick and hurt. What would that do? The lady gently caresses her pregnant belly, feeling the little heartbeat of life growing peacefully inside. Miss, may I have your name? Young lady, what's your name? Who knows, I might see you again in the future. If you really manage to do something, I'll lend you my help. Barbara Doikus. You can call me Barbara. Ah. So I'm assuming she is the child of that woman. Italian Doicus. Alright, I remember. Wait, Doicus? Let me guess, that's the kid? We're near Fashion Street as well already? Where are we actually going? The black sheep, what does the mining lamp on your back really mean? The fluffy creature continues forward leisurely, searching and chewing, sounds passed by its twitching ears. The sound of the wind, people in the far distance, the rumblings of volcanic activity. Dump. Sounds like sparkling thunder resounded its ear, overwhelming the sounds of geologic activity in flowing magma. Dump. It stops in the middle of the street, blankly looking from side to side before it breaks into a sudden run, sprinting away on all fours. Wait, where are you going? Did you find it? It's here? Second. Oh. Barbara was your mother? Hold on. Yes, I was right there. Wait, this... Standing on a chair, Pelipper retrieves a delicate box from the top of the cabinet. Behind the glass cover, a large, uncut geode lays there, obsidian crystals sparkling. No, wait. I should call them over. They were the ones who left me with this. Tom, Hank, and Bill. I need to get them all here. Yes, Barbara was my mother. Mr. Brown, what is it? Who are Tom, Hank, and Bill? Salient Dicos. This is a gift that those workers prepared for your mother a long time ago, to celebrate your birth and express their gratitude. A gift for mother? My mother? In the end, she wasn't able to receive the gift. I'll explain to the old men when they get here. I want them to see me hand this over to you, your mother. Is this dump stuff to do with the volcano getting ready to, like, explode, maybe? That's a little bit I'm trying to figure out. It seems like it's getting quite consistent all of a sudden in the story. The black sheep? The fluffy creature steps into the hotel as if guided by a sound. Dump. The sound is coming from a lady, her chest heaving from agitation. The heart is beating with each beat, and transports blood across all four limbs, carries nutrition from the mother's body, all the way to the slumbering little infant. A tiny little heartbeat was grown up. Dump. The fluffy creature rests its head on Celian's chest. Celian doesn't see anything, but she feels a sudden warmth. It's heavy, as if something has fallen into her lap. Celian? Fire? Celian suddenly feels as if she can see something growing heavier in her lap. Little sheep gradually appears before her, its head leaning against her chest as if listening to something. Celian's heart is beating violently, making thundering sounds that only she and the little sheep can hear. Sees the little sheep lightly nose the geode before bumping her forehead with its own. This is... Little black sheep, she's no longer lost. She seems to have found what she's looking for. Lost? Ah, don't drop that geode. If it shatters, it'll be done for. Or I'll be done for. Little sheep nimbly leaps from Celian's lap and disappears into the midst. Oh, Drafada. What was that? Sorry, didn't you? It's a farewell, I guess. A farewell and a reunion. That was cute. Right. Let's get some of that stuff in so I can get some characters down. So let's see here. So it looks like, how do they get in? Through these areas, I think? Now remember, you gotta have medics in here somewhere too, so... This should work quite well because it'll keep this area entirely held down. We have shining cover all that. You don't see that? Weird. Put you there to keep that a little bit more strengthened up, and then you can hit anywhere as well. Ah, give me that. There we go. Guess we've got a couple more sheep coming in. I think I'm going to need a lot more than this, to be honest. I think this will just work. Wait a minute, can I even do anything about them? Hang on. No, okay. Come on, you little shits. There we go. Huh? There we go. Took a little bit longer there. Thing was resistant for a bit. I recall this place being industrial land, not suitable for a casual visit. This spot is the closest we have towards Siesta, so just let me sit here quietly. Is that so? Can you even see anything from here when we're so far from there? Rhodes Island's office should be pretty close to City Hall. It's been 2 months since you've returned, and you haven't paid me a single visit. Shouldn't the mayor be swamped with work at this time of year? How would you have time for family? When you're free, you should go stroll around the streets, listen to the people grumbling about you, and you'll understand how you've been doing. There are many things I could have done a better job with. Sebastian, I want to ask a mayor a question. With all the volcanoes, coast, culture, and music that we're so proud of completely vanished, why are there so many people struggling to integrate into their new lives? Why doesn't City Hall do anything to help them? I want to pin the blame on City Hall too. They should have prepared for the move sooner. But as Herman Doika's daughter, I still have to say this, it's been hard for you, Dad. When I came back this time, I planned to help Rhodes Island establish a branch office here, but I understand the infected in Siesta are facing a mixture of challenges right now. Columbia's pedantic word game, with their laws, is just another card for them to play. They don't care about the lives of the few infected. They only want a slice of Siesta's future large-scale international trade pie. 8573, I looked at the info, there's a number of registered infected who settled in Siesta last month. You can even impose a ban to prevent any more infected from settling on Siesta's nomadic plates, or hand them a larger sum of money for their health insurance. From a bystander's point of view, the latter is not an option for City Hall. There's no way I could have forgotten that. My other daughter is infected herself. A short decades of history, Siesta has faced many difficulties, but the path Siesta takes is always in the hands of its Siestians. Or think of something, there is always a way. Allow me to help you out a little. To square off against Columbia's word games, you can likewise designate an area outside the nomadic city. Career for development should be done by the infected. And as for what kind of work my 2 friends recently arrived are also interested in helping. A budding logistics company should manage to provide many jobs. In addition, I will use Rhodes Island's resources to establish a treatment center for the infected. This is something I've always wanted to do. For Schwartz's sake, and for many more innocents besides, I'm not just someone who needs your care. I'll find some way to protect Siesta as well. I seem to remember my daughter not having a degree in politics. I guess I've been unwillingly influenced, that's all. Politics is no simple thing, but I'm happy to hear that you have such thoughts. I'll honestly consider the infected treatment center you mentioned. I'll continue cooperating with the Mountain Dash Logistics. Since you became mayor, Siesta has been relatively relaxed towards the infected. People say you're putting on a show to win the miners' support. Others say you're just trying to make more money from tourism. Now, I'm more inclined to believe that the things you've been doing are related to Mom. When did you find out? Just read a little story about her. I've never taken the initiative to tell me those stories and rarely ever actively bring up Mom with me. Barbara was Victorian. To the Siesta's retired Victoria who wanted to annex us, it's our greatest enemy. I was busy with Colombian and Victoria diplomacy, but I never dared to let anyone know that my wife just happened to be from Victoria. But Barbara never took it to heart. She had her own things to do. She said she was protecting the city in her own way, and you too. Protecting the city in her own way? You never lived a day of your life with her, but what you said just now is exactly the sort of thing she'd say. She was a great woman. And she had a great daughter. Thank you, Celia. Cute. Could you lower the camera a little? I go to a little bit upwards so I look a little more imposing. Wait, too low. Alright, that's good. Check the records too. Everything I say has to be crystal clear. No. Wait, could you just leave that on permanently and it'll just keep going? Hold on, wait a minute, let it cook. I'm not going to leave it up for too long. Just 30 seconds or so. Hello, Mr. Adam Swire. As always, I first wish you good health. By the time this disc reaches you, I should have completed both my siesta trip and all the business objectives I thought to accomplish. Perhaps you may still take this as my child's folly. No, your insight might recognize the value of this city, and value of a free and independent entrepot. I've known from my first 8 year siesta that I have been told by some of our people watching my every move, perhaps your behest, or perhaps that of your other hairs trying to obstruct me. But that no longer matters. I've long since realised that trying to read your mind is as laborious and pointless endeavour. But if you are the one standing opposite me, then I've won this time. What do you call me here for exactly? You're a pawn on the project. Monicom Trade has signed an agreement with Siesta. If everything goes smoothly, construction will begin around autumn. The logistics centers, the construction is complete, will open trade with 3 countries, Saigon, Victoria and Colombia. As the supply chain matures, we'll increase our scope. The natural trading advantages that come with the independent state of New Siesta and the locals' eagerness for foreign goods will give us confidence in any future developments here at Mountain Trade. One was told me the future you envision want to realize is about Dash Logistics. Now I've taken the actual first step. I've already seen the report on this project. Well done. You didn't let me down. No, I should say that your growth makes me proud. Let's have a proper vacation for the rest of the summer. Thank you for your approval, but there's another report you haven't seen yet. With regard to the progress of Monicom Trade splitting from Mountain Dash Logistics. From now on, Monicom Trade will cease to be a subsidiary of Mountain Dash Logistics. And the series of projects we'll do for New Siesta's core development will have no connection to Mountain Dash Logistics. You understand what you're implying? President and CEO of Mountain Dash Logistics no longer have any right to interfere in Mountain Trade affairs. Mountain Dash Logistics will need not bear any Mountain Trade's liabilities or responsibilities. Of course, making such a decision without you in the loop has its uncertainties in the process. If you don't agree with my decision to follow up with legal action, I'm afraid I'll be in a lot of trouble. What I want to know is, why do it this way? Isn't this a step you've always wanted to take? Not having to care about the constraints of the Federation of Enterprises, letting Mountain Dash Logistics make an actual change across the land? You really have surprised me. It seems you mustered the strength to do this. Of course, I've found a reliable business partner. The last few days of this siesta holiday have showed me what a young and yet vibrant city it is. You've carried with it plenty of problems, though. It's precisely because of that youth that it holds unlimited possibilities. But there's a question I've been thinking about for a long while. Just how is it that you, an old man on his way out, able to keep an iron grip on the many faces in the family with their own clandestine agendas? Before I thought for a family came to a conclusion, you've allowed yourself to become a symbol. No one knows your true intentions, nor do they know who amongst them has your confidence. This fear of the unknown leaves them with one option: to access to you. This is how you manipulated the Federation of the Enterprises and even Lungman's iconic lifelines for so many decades. I may not ever manage to learn this trick of yours, but such a style of control is meets an end. How will the Federation of Enterprises cope without their leader when you're gone? How many of them will take advantage of the chaos to recklessly reap personal profit? I think that's something you wouldn't want to happen either. I still have faith in your personal physician, but as a soon-to-be commissioner of the Lungman Guard Department, and also as part of the younger generation, I must make plans for the Lungman future without you. The Lungman Order can't rest in the hands of just one person. I didn't become a messenger. I would have known about the various differences between the many countries and regions on this great land. Vast distances in between them make communication difficult and cause different cultures to grow into their own distinct styles. When someone builds a bridge between these countries and regions, it's bound to trigger drastic change. Many people instinctively fear this sort of change. Some people prefer to stay passively conservative, and others look to take advantage of the turmoil for personal gain. And the act of changing the landscape itself surely has a positive significance to it. This is mine and Dash's ambition, and also my own as a messenger. I've never regretted becoming an LGD superintendent. In the past few years, I realized I could do more than just maintain Lungman security. I also have the power to help build it. Cooperation with Mountain Com Trade is my bargaining chip. Hang on a sec. I believe international trade will be an indispensable part of Lungman's future economic market. Sure, my notes are acting up, hold on. There we go. At the moment, they're all staring emptily at the legacy you've left behind. This may means to secure a seat in London's Chamber of Commerce and lead a new order. No matter how brilliant the sunset is, a new sun will always rise. Oh, that's no sun? Yes. I swear, that whole speech. Send this recording to the Lungman. I wish I could see the old man fuming with my own eyes, but I can probably imagine what it would look like. I wouldn't be surprised if all my cards were frozen after a while. Really? Then we'll be stuck here? Won't you lend me some money? If you really need my help, Miss Swire. Just kidding, I bought enough cash for the both of us to fully enjoy our vacation. Any further annoyances will have to wait until we return to Lungman. Alright, now that we know we're done here for real, let's officially begin our holiday. You just give over straightening that parasol. The sky started turning dark by the time we got home. There's no more sun to block anymore. We ought to get the grill we used in our old shop up and running. It's almost been a year since we set up booth, but it's definitely going to be popular today. Sandalwood legs? No one supplies that nowadays. Hard to sell the there earlier. I kept some for you in the fridge behind the guitar. Really awesome. There's a time I'm getting your cold drinks here. Anything else I can help you with? Thank you so much, sweetheart. We're so busy helping with so many things. Here, this coat is for you. Thank you. You guys go to Cell Barbecue again? It's for a party tonight. Party? Why haven't I heard of it? We'll meet up before everyone from the shopping district moves. No one will see each other next or when we'll open another shop. Careful with the fire, everyone. Stay safe. Don't get too close to the beach at night. Do my best with anything else that needs doing. You come here for a vacation with Swire? After spending a few days here, I think it's more fun this way. Well, may I know how much this harmonica costs? You can have it if you like, but if you want an instruction book or something, then take some of your money. I'll take some of your money, sorry. And I make sure people who buy them instruments want to learn to play them. You know how to play the harmonica, sir? What's it like? Of course I do. The feeling of playing the harmonica, huh? Feels like the wind. It blows through the leaves and they make that rustling sound. It feels like stepping on a beach with the seawater slapping the sea around. The sound of it, oh my god. Rain. That's what it feels like. I know it too when the smoke from my grill rises and strings on my guitar move. Oh, you know, if you want, feel free to bring your own meat too. I can help you grill it. Hold on, I have some leftover streamers from the time I moved out. Just wait a sec. I'll bring them here. Wait, I'll come too. Yes, let me bring these over to the party. Whoa, and these wine bottles from your collection feeling generous today? Let's treat as a goodbye to the shopping district. An old siesta too. When I was a kid, the adults used to say that the volcano would erupt one day. And now we're really leaving this beach and moving to a new home in the nomadic city. All homes end up demolished someday. Even this magnificent, sturdy nomadic city has no way to live longer than that volcano. Now the volcano's waking up, Siesta can't sleep in anymore. You should just move along with the nomadic city. It's pretty transparent of you. So you're still sad to leave a shop? What difference does it make? I mean, I know there's no choice, so I have to prepare my goodbyes. Think about that a lot. I still can't figure it out. I don't know where's the most meaningful place to be. Second. If I go, then does that mean... I was your age. I wasn't thinking so much about those things. My head was full of places I wanted to run to. I wanted to get to know all kinds of people, play all kinds of rock music, learn local languages, and figure out how to fit them into a song. And yourself, it was those days that I met Chuck in Siesta. I went to see the beautiful white volcano people kept talking about, but we spent months wandering the beach with volcanoes no luck. And just as we was about to leave Siesta to continue chasing the legend, we found in the corner of Fashion Street a baby sleeping soundly. So we stayed in Siesta, opened a bar, Chuck continues his travels, I decided to hang back and see what this kid grew up to. And here we are. If it found you, the white volcano would have just been a name on a legend. Later we adopted Lot, and then Liv, we've all been growing up. I also stopped laughing as much as you used to. That day of the trade fair, the surfboards from the shop disappeared. Three of you looked so flustered. Rinsed in hot spring water, but you looked so happy. To tell you the truth, I was happy too. That moment, I think it'd be nice if some of those changes let our family stay as happy as we've ever been. Well, I care more about you kids than the white volcano. I sort of wait until the white volcano's done renovating, then I'll... leave it for now, our old friends can't wait any longer, so go bring the booze over in it. Fine, kiddo, no need to worry about me. You want to stay here or go see what's beyond Siesta? Whatever your plans, just go for it, like I did when I was your age. If you wait till the strings are loose, you won't get to play the songs you want to sing. And it is. Aldrafada. I probably butchered that again. Why aren't you joining them? I'm not good at dancing, and it's still a little difficult for me to keep up with the rhythm. Well, I'll keep your company for a bit, we can chat. Last time you came to see me, you said you experienced hallucinations and seeing sheep. I thought the hallucinations were some kind of symptom of oropathy back then. I saw it too. It was small and warm, leaning on my chest, listening to my heartbeat. I'm sure I saw it, and even felt it too. So strange. I don't know why, but it makes me suddenly feel about my mom. Think about. Even though I never met her. Father. What was that sheep from the other day? I had a dream where I was wearing Muddy's protective gear. Played with two little sheep the whole night, and they spoke to me a lot. That dream felt so familiar. Just like when I was a little girl, together with my parents. Some fireworks suddenly explode a little distance away. The sky is not yet dark, and the smoke leaves a long trail. The children who sneakily set off the fireworks run away laughing, followed by their parents laughing as they scold their children. As little, I didn't have much chance to play like that with my parents. I spent all their time on volcanoes, so I fell in love with volcanoes too, but since that day I've been thinking, they're still climbing even now, aren't they? My mother is still doing what she liked to do. Isn't it strange to be thinking like this? I keep thinking these last few days. It'd be great if I could see that sheep again, or if I could dream about it like you were talking about. Have you seen that sheep again since? Oh, it was the last one I saw. There's enough sitting over there. Come on over and have some barbecue. Barbecue is really tasty, Adele. Did you try it last time you were here? I remember. Last time I visited, Sullivan was still all huffy and puffy. Hey, that's ancient history. Let's not bring it up. Right, what was the last thoughts and siesta on this trip? Compared to last time, it's much more relaxed and more romantic too. You should visit more often, as long as your health permits. You'll be able to see it then. A better and better siesta, thanks to the joint efforts of many. The two of them stand on the barrens looking towards the sea. They can vaguely make out the shadows of some volcanoes. When do you think they'll erupt? When it happens, there'll be so much work to do. Yes, and when that time comes, we'll do a great job ourselves. Or maybe we'll get to see some little sheep again? Hello, Professor Keller? Alright, I'll head back now. What's the matter? There's a little problem with the volcano observation data. Is it going to up sooner? The data fluctuates lots and maybe it's just an anomaly, but if it's really a problem, we'll make a broadcast. I'm counting on you if it comes to that, Salion.
どれほどの罪を重ねてきても、その命と共に塵に帰るでしょう。
This might be the last bit. Hard to say though, there's not exactly any hints on this because we haven't got any mob info. It could go longer though. It is Elite 2 level 10 though, so we are getting out there. You'll have another king to a volcano. What is this map? Oh, range tiles are all usable. I know there's 2 here, and then there's the... Oh, okay, this is fascinating. So what this means is there's 4 tiles to use here. Oh, here. I can't cursor I can use anyway. Here and here. How useful is that going to be? Oh no! Let's see how we're going to have to make this work though. What is that? I need to do that after this as well. So let's fuck around and find out. Adele, what a wonderful name. Can I just call you Adele? You heard about the thing everyone does the first time they climb a volcano? Take pictures, maybe? It's roasting foul beast eggs in the lava. But having climbed 27 volcanoes, I can promise you that. When it comes to cooking eggs, lava and erignium stoves make no difference whatsoever. Yeah, you're bound to burn them regardless. Hey, you always read right up. This is what a volcano really looks like. It's very from what's in the books. Don't worry, Adele, just stay right behind me. When you see me stepping is going to be safe. If you're nervous, why don't you take my hand? I've changed that one up a little because I think that's... because now that I understand the whole thing a bit more. I'm fine. Adele, you asked us before why we love volcanoes, right? I promise you this, once you see a volcano erupt with your own eyes, you'll never forget the feeling. Better sit on the slopes and meditate. The land and Earth are both full of mystery, and even we spend our lifetime seeking answers. I may not be able to solve even a fraction of them. Still, I do enjoy the puzzle solving. Mankind may have invented nomadic cities, but we still haven't completely figured out how catastrophes form. We may have invented many tools of erignium, we also have no way to counter their effects when they backfire. Humans need to admit just how insignificant they are when they come face to face with nature's mighty forces. That way, they won't spend so much energy meaninglessly slaughtering each other. Hell, don't mind Kadja's pessimism, but everywhere is as simple as Siesta. It's natural for him to grumble when... Oh fuck, I've got it the wrong way again. He's wrapped up in noble bickering. On these issues, I've always looked at the things quite differently from him. Naturally, humans are insignificant. It's exactly because we're so insignificant we can live on the land. Right, Magna. If it's insignificant, yet mankind insists on seeking answers in the earth with insignificant lives. When you look at it that way, and they're inevitably swallowed up by the same earth, you can only accept their fate as part of the course. I should be prepared. How am I supposed to face the abyss alone after 2 years of you gone? After 2 years of you were gone? Professor Keller? Here's the last 2 hours of data we got from the monitoring station number 1 before the signal was lost. I've never seen abnormalities like this. We have no choice but to consult you. Surface gas concentration doesn't change. How did the temperature go by this much so quickly? If data were real, then that means the energy accumulating Mount Siesta suddenly increased tenfold. No, it's not possible. No matter how you slice it. Well, there's a point anomaly. Inform the city government the volcanoes become more active and to have the citizens prepare. That's all we can do. Professor? This may not be a usual point anomaly. My parents mentioned similar situations in their research notes. The temperatures of the volcano surroundings were normally high. It didn't match the other data. I never found the cause, but this can't be just explained as coincidence. Professor, shouldn't we head there to take a look at the situation ourselves? I know station number 1 is almost midway up the mountain. Very dangerous to go up there now. This kind of data anomaly could just be equipment malfunction. There's no need to take the risk and head there for on-site inspections, and adjust the final observation results based on other monitoring stations' data later. Riziko, I don't understand. I kept seeing how important this observation was going to be. It's an opportunity that many scholars have been waiting for. Tens of thousands of the residents could have had their lives upended. Should we be careful about this as possible as we can? Run away now, isn't that admitting their sacrifice was for nothing? The girl's voice is quiet. Her body is trembling ever so slightly. Nah, I'd win. Yeah, just fight that fucking thing. Anyway, how you doing? Seems that she spent quite a bit of a strength just to express her honest opinion. Come up here's a little dazed. Right. Just lift up the entire fucking volcano. Just smack it around. Fuck your love. I don't know. Could a sacrifice like that be meaningful? Doesn't look like I'm gonna convince you. How about to go? Is it okay if I go alone? That'd be absurd. I don't know what's going on in the volcano. I can't let you go somewhere so dangerous all by yourself. Riziko, would you return my mother's protective suit to me? Oh, she's going up on her own. She's going up against that fucking volcano. I think we could do, buddy. This goes on, my stomach's gonna explode. Look, it's good food. Let's do a few more guitar songs. I kind of feel there's meant to be something more exciting. This is supposed to be exciting as Obsidian Festival. The crowds were massive. The streets and shop were endless. Music would never ever stop. It was much better. Say what you will, this party reminds me of the first Obsidian Festival. The first one? How many years ago was that? Not a whole lot of people still remember, but the first festival was actually held in the mines. It's run by a bunch of miners. How many people got fucking Arknight or Apathy in there? I do wonder. Yeah, there weren't many people, much less decent musicians. They just strummed their guitars and played a few songs they wrote. That's how it all began. Nobody back then could have imagined it would grow so big and attract so many guests. Is the party gonna come back too? No, we can say for sure. If the people be moving to the city centre, does that mean those shops are going to be closed forever? Probably. Might have to make a living some other way, but nobody lives a life without change. That said, whenever we have free time, we might come back here and set up a little stall, play a few songs. If anybody comes, we'll give them a few skewers to snack on. If nobody comes, we'll just look at the sea and what lies behind. What a kind of sand from the old beach here too. I'm sorry, is that sand edible or nah? What the fuck, why would you eat that? Or drink it? Volcano does end up erupting. Well, the place is going to be covered in ash, right? All the paths we've taken, the shops we visited, the beaches we walked, everything we buried under a pile of volcanic ash. You still remember our party here tonight, won't you? Of course, this too is a new memory. Do 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 do. Anyway. Showboner strums a guitar, and the voice of the crowd romping around could be heard from afar. Hey, you guys aren't gonna dance? It's the time to dance, kids. If all you do is eat and chat, that's not a party. Look, they just want Yuri Camp Night, or whatever it's called. Yeah, let me play something. Here to join us, ma'am? Of course. Bird strums a guitar strings, and the gentle melody starts to envelop the city light. Lying on the grass, the people gaze at the night sky, fireflies and the stars above. And with a buzz, a dynamic electrical sound can be heard. Volcanic activity indicates Mount Siesta will very likely erupt within the next few hours. The nomadic city has already departed the area that will be affected by the eruption. There is no need for alarm. Tremors brought by the eruption could lead to a tsunami. All citizens should evacuate coastal areas immediately. All citizens should evacuate coastal areas immediately. It's happening today now, really? It's a terrible time. Maybe it's a perfect time. What? Did they mean by evacuate coastal areas by immediately? Is this place going to be flooded? What about all this stuff? Are we taking anything with us? Anything we leave is going to get washed away, right? Don't take anything, just go. Shop owner stops playing and looks at his partner. The oil fumes originating from the barbecue have yet to dissipate, and her face is still tinted red from the joy that is yet to fade. He regretfully puts down a barbecue skewers. It's possible that after we leave, the waves will saw our footprints today, including my grill and your guitar. Inside the volcano and the sea are here to help us say goodbye to all that we had in our past. Should head upward. Won't get flooded there. We'll have a new life. For the city centre? I was worried that it will be crammed there. There's enough room for all instruments in my grill. But there's enough room for the two of us. Kendall looks into his partner's eyes. His eyes are glittering. Suddenly he starts laughing. Right, that's more than enough. That's right, dear. That's more than enough. Come, let's get Tom. One of our old and frail is, we can't just leave him over here to cry over his precious ice cream. Hey Tom, time to go. If you don't leave before the waves come, you'll get sucked in the sea with all your ice cream. No, not the ice cream! Oh. Where's the young lady who helped me bring the ice cream? You can't leave her behind. Found it. 2 missing pages. There's no doubt that Professor Keisha's handwriting. There's also the military's wax seal. Keller, what exactly are you hiding? Dr. Khan? Khan! It's you. Where's Professor Kell? The signal from the volcano's monitoring station cut off 2 hours ago. The data we got in the end was really strange. Why didn't she inform anyone? She said the situation was critical and she had to inspect it herself. Did she go alone? No, the intern from Lafayette went with her, I think. Made it to the safety zone, right? The place is over 100 kilometers from the volcano. I'm sure we'll be fine. I mean, that's what City Hall said. But don't you feel the ground shaking? Yes, have you seen Liv? Is she not home? She wasn't there when I got back. You mean she didn't go look for you? Shit. Huh? Everybody's gone. Did everybody go have fun somewhere else? You're the only one here. Did you get left behind by your friends too? Transport is packed at the foot of the mountain. Once familiar mountain range now sports a completely different appearance. The floor on the mountain is withered long ago. The rugged rockscapes now look taller than ever. The sun gradually setting, a dark shadow is draped over the 2 researchers' minds. So, this is Mount Siesta. They'll be careful. This is as far as the transport will take us. We have to walk the rest of the way up. Monitoring station number 1 is halfway up the volcano. We still have a long walk ahead of us. Fine. My energy can keep up still. Skull lowers ahead. Her heart is ridden with a sharp, piercing pain. As who is this terrified one? The volcano is right in front of her, but she cannot bring herself to take a single step forward. Mr. Keller, are you okay? Would you like to take my hand? Streams colored dark red can be seen slowly climbing their way through the mountain rocks, like the blood veins in one's body. The almost thing breathes sternously. Near caught to the cliff, and they flowed through the ages, enduring an intense heat and utter silence. The path doesn't seem to be nearly as long as Adele had imagined. With the strength she has, she can still climb onto the mountain. The path also seems to be much longer than she'd imagined. It's long enough for her memories to be rinsed countless of times, at the bottom of her heart. This is where we set up the monitoring station. The equipment. Has someone been here? No other footprints on the mountain. The iridium energy response hasn't changed, but the temperature measurement instruments logged a high response. Takes a look around and can make out only the dark mountain gravel and molten rocks in the shadows. How strange. The event is most likely ended. Let's tune the instruments and head back. Ken, what are you doing here? I heard you two climb the volcano. Why? Adele was worried because the monitoring station indices were fluctuating, so we came here to inspect. It's probably caused by accident. We're preparing to evacuate to a safe observation point. And it erupts. Volcanic activity is definitely starting to pick up. The eruption might happen sooner than expected. Yeah, we need to go. Stay right there, Keller. Can? The man still out of breath is trembling. He pulls out a file from his chest, and the moment Keller sees its cover, her expression changes immediately. September 10, 95, on Mount Una. Why did you suddenly leave the survey team? In November that year, you didn't attend the Nerman's funeral. But someone said they saw you at a synopsis with the military at William University. On top of that, not only Adele had seen Keisha Nerman's research data, what is it doing in a letter between you and the Lithuanian military? Keller, answer me. Is it Keller? No, I told you that I'd share everything with you. This observation is done. And it's dangerous here. We should... Keller, look. Look where we're standing. The humans were here on this very volcano. Are you still gonna lie even here? I'm not one to really interfere with human affairs. But this isn't the place for a row. Battle? Yep. Doo-doo. Let's see here. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Wait a minute. Oh no, it does cover that one too. It just doesn't look like it. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Oh my god, whoa! Whoa. Ah, we got those speed ones as well. That's a little worrying.
ちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
決まった。
私に本当早く離れてください。お願いします。
あなたは私がお守りします。
Why can I not break this guy's fucking thing?
動き回るな。そう。
本気で行くよ。アップルパイ。輸血準備。
Oh, because I might need to use those a bit more. Hang on, that might help solve the problem.
担保だって引かない。
ごめん、悲しいです。こんなの悲しいです。
リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。戦に心配しないで。私の距離を合わせて。
あなたは私がお守りします。
戦に私がついてる。
Not bad, we're doing alright.
心配しないで。
リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。君にできるかな。
Ooh.
ビクトリアのバグパイプ、波状棒とともに参る。
あなたは私がお守りします。
He's gonna go through again? No, they're gonna just keep going around.
ドキドキ距離を合わせて。
苦しみも忘れたことはありません。
There we go. Little KO for now.
本気で行くよ。止血監視。
Oh. Oh. This area just keeps getting bonged. I need some AoE heals, I think.
担保だって引かない。
いいだ。
本気で行くよ。ちょっとからかってあげようっと。
So is this a double phase fight? Because this might actually become an issue.
私に
決まった。
救急。
男女は我が親。
Oops.
岩老物に次に。
リンゴちゃん。
Come on, he's shining right about now.
は
There we
い。
go.
救急キットだ。使え。
Oh, they do have a phase 2. No! Ain't no way!
苦しみも忘れたことはありません。
準備完了。光ある。本気で行くよ。ドキドキする。
心配しないで。
距離を合わせて。 準備完了。私がついてる。
This might be bad.
心配しないで。
うわ、本気で行くよ。
何か考えがあるのか。
戦に私がついてる。
Yeah, no way I can
あ
hold
なたは
that.
私がお守り
Ah!
し
ついてきて。ビクトリアのバグパイプ。波状
この程度で止まると思うの。
Well, crap. Yeah, I need to start using the soda bottles a lot earlier on that.
まあ銃だって詰まる時はあるし、人生も同じだよ。気にしない気にしない。
Is it doable? Seems to be. Wait, Wolford's only E1? I didn't even realize that. Damn. Let me put that in for Nightingale, actually.
ここが集合地点ですか。
This bottom end should be a lot safer. Without the heals big. The big one needs to be up here.
みんな、
And once we get Myrtle to like the full of that, we can start removing
苦難と闇
the
を
team as
恐れ
well.
るべか
Just to get more damage out.
半歩だって引かない。
時間をかけるつもりはない。
戦に懺悔しなさい。うわ、みんなこっち来て。
ただ一瞬です。
準備か。懺悔しなさい。
分かった。お前の攻撃を想定の通り。
Game, this is bad. I don't have a thing for that. Might have botched that a little bit. Hang on. I should have done the bottom first and the top after.
怪我人は私が
I think
守る。
Lab one would be better down at the bottom rather than Silver Ash.
「命令に従い出撃」。
Right.
ドクター、ここっていい景色だね。みんな安心して戦って。私がついてるから。
時間をかけるつもりはない。
Wait a minute, that's the wrong order, isn't it? No! Oh, Brain, why you do this?
あとほんのちょっとだったのに。
Try this again. Hey, give me that. God damn, it was taking ages to click on that.
てられないけど、まあ行こうか。光がこの地を守り抜く。
ついてきて。
Now we do the top.
準備完了。私がついてる。バラーテ。本気で行くよ。
全員の行動力を奪う。それでいいだろう。
繁栄か、あるいは滅びか。
命令、絵を凝らせ。これこそがイベリアのデストレッツァ。
Do 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 do.
頑張ります。本気で行くよ。
心配しない。
Ooh, 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 ow. Need heals. Like right now.
命を奪うようなことはいたくロックンロール。
心配しないで。
誰のことを選ぶのでしょうか。ドクター、
苦しみを忘れたこと。
距離を合わせて。
Oh.
害虫だ。
リンゴちゃん、私が思う。
Resist. Help that shit.
こんなの
目を凝らせ。これこそがイベリアのデストレッツァ。
戦に懺悔しなさい。
あなたは
アップルパイ。
苦しみを忘れたこと。
みんなこっち来て。
Need one down here.
悪くない位置取りだね。心配しないで。
私に早く離れてください。懺悔しなさい。アップルパイ。
Is that gonna collapse?
苦しみを忘れたことはありません。
This is good. That's gonna go down in a moment.
あなたは私がお守りします。
Maybe? Uh-oh. Problem. I'm now gonna wait for fucking that to come off now. Which is a good time, actually.
私に本当にできるかな。来ないで。
心配しないで。こんなの悲しいです。さあ、あと少し。苦しみを忘れたことはありま
So
せ
let's
ん。
get this cleaned up nice and quick.
誰のことを選ぶのでしょうか。私に距離を合わせて。準備か。私がついてる。アップルパイ。
Do 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 do.
心配し
抗ってみなよ。ドクター、この力どうか受け止めてください。
こんなの悲しい。
心配しないで。ロックンロール。私準備か。心配しないで。
心配しないで。さあ、あと少し。
Oh, the damage is real.
準備完了。光ある。バラージ
こんなの悲しい。私が行こう。
命令を。
いいな。
ビクトリアのバグパイプ波状棒とともにマイル。戦に懺悔しなさい。抗ってみなよ。待機中。思考を明晰にするは戦術。
汝らが孤児せし武勇。何人も語り継ぐことかなわぬ。
あなたは私がお守りします。
There we go.
Mission accomplished.
Ooh, that was quite clean, actually. Oof. This is just the right temperature. Hot springs are fun, but the temperature's a tad little too peaceful. This temperature keeps my head clear. Lets me think about the real important questions. Say, which did the planet birth first? Lava or rocks? Let's start from the very beginning. Lava wasn't lava and rock wasn't rock. All things are a cycle and they take different shapes during their changes, and so they were given different names. He's always trying to use absurd language to delimit the indescribable natures of the world, almost like it's the only way they can get good night's sleep. This too goes to show their lack of wisdom. Hey, watch out there, don't splash all that lava everywhere, it's dangerous. It's not that likely, but what if someone just happens to walk by? What's with all the ruckus? Is someone trying to join us? The enormous monster beneath their feet is breathing heavier and heavier by the second. The temperature in their surroundings has risen quite a bit. The lava spewed out from the volcano's center rapidly cools and turns to rock that comes rolling down. And Professor Kell, this place is dangerous, we should leave. Adele, you get out of here first. This is something I need to settle with her right here and now. It'd be absurd. When you left them there on the Mount Una, what they had to face was much worse. Do you even have conscience? Is admitting to what you've done harder than facing death? And we need to hurry. We have to block the next wave. Go behind you. Don't lose a step, but the rocks are falling like rain. Hurrying your mats are unable to melt all them down. Focus on protecting her allies, yet she can't hear their warnings or the sound of the danger behind her. I say the past few days, but it looks like nobody else can. I don't know where you came from, but you're the only one who's willing to hang out with me. I know you like strawberry ice cream too, right? Look, our home used to be right under that volcano there, but it's gonna go away soon. Actually, no, I was abandoned there, and Hallie and Ennis found me. I don't know why I was abandoned, but did my real parents ever come looking for me? Were they able to find me? Daddy is gone and Ennis is leaving. Although, where do you think our home really is? Where is the friend who ate strawberry ice cream with me a long time ago? Hey. Yoshi doesn't answer, it merely sits between the two siestas as always. Suddenly, God notices the calm, quiet shoreline has gotten closer to her at some point. Seawater gradually drowned the dry surface and reached her feet. Liv! The surroundings suddenly fall silent. Bubbling lava, the falling rocks, all suddenly without sound whatsoever, as though time itself has ground to a halt. Adele isn't sure if it's her hearing aids that have failed or that she has once again fallen into a dream. All she can feel is that she's enveloped by a formless warmth, as though it's fallen into a cozy mattress. Oh, little one, you seem to be frightened. Why did you climb the volcano at a time like this? Is it Dolly? So this is where you've been? I thought you'd left. Where are Kelda and Can? Did the lambs cause the volcanic anomaly? Am I already dead? Hey, calm down, little one. I have a lot of questions, but slow down. Take it one step at a time. You were alive and well. So are your buddies. I don't want to let them see me. Once I wake up from this, all they'll think is you had a nice little nap. As for all that strange equipment on the volcano, terribly sorry. I told them to be extra careful. I'm not lying this time. But I wasn't able to keep them in check. They were being so rowdy with their fun, and I'm not lying about this either. Having fun on a volcano? Of course, did I tell you? This is the second best thing on the planet, volcano surfing! Elle lifts her head up and looks up at the distance. There's lava gushing out of the crater sporadically, but she can faintly make out the silhouette of critters enjoying themselves. At the same time, there are many more creatures happily making their way towards the crater. The mountain is covered in a blanket of white wool, almost like clouds have come falling down from the sky, and drape themselves over it. Still, these sheep aren't just your clones, are they? Oh, you've realized, have you? As I said, I met a lot of interesting folk during the long time I've been around. Now, don't get the wrong idea, they aren't souls or anything. No way to keep lives that have been lost, I simply copied how they looked, made them into these little ones. It's like a personal collection. I thought you'd like them. That sounds kind of cruel. Look at me talking on and on. I just noticed that you found the fur too. Yeah, it's been a long while since I last saw them. Just then another scar appears on the old tattered protective gear. Should have guessed. It's an apt metaphor, isn't it? Animals need very thick fur to protect themselves. Same for humans. When I see you standing here like that, it's like I'm looking at those old two friends of mine. I really miss them. Oh, you earn no praise from me for inheriting their exquisite mantle. It's just I'm guessing you miss them too. Poor girl. Why can't you just open up and admit it? No need to act tough. You shouldn't keep yourself on edge either. No one will deny a girl your age the right to feel sad or afraid. You need to learn to not act though. Or act tough, sorry. If you're tired, stop and take a break or cry your heart out. Mr. Darling, is this scavenger hunt just a game? It's true that it's not really all that mysterious of a puzzle. I just wanted to have some fun, Adele. I had lots of fun during my time in Siesta. I don't understand. Why take such good care of me in particular? Simple. A girl as lovely as you is a rare sight on this world. Misfortune may find you often, but you have no less love than anyone else. Actually, I saw you a long time ago back in Leffenheim. You're always earnestly reading her books in that tiny little spire. the child of two genius academics. Many had high expectations of her. She was seen as a gifted caster and scholar. Outstanding, remarkably talented individuals like her was burdened with achieving results to match their talent. Even if afflicted with an incurable disease, he is seen by others as a tenacious role model. And Adele, has anyone ever asked you what you wanted? Take a look. There's so many people and so many lives around the world. You know volcanoes like the back of your hoof, but there's so many fun things out there besides volcanoes. Why not see for yourself? Thanks, Mr. Dolly. I've had a lot of fun these past few days. I could smell half a lie, just half, but we'll leave it there for now. It's nearly time. I went to invite you to come try lava surfing with me, but the human body is too weak. I'll take you free somewhere safe, then I'll have to be ready for the opening of Volcano Paradise. So long, Adele. Thanks, Mr. Dolly. Will we meet again? Perhaps. No. Maybe I should say we will meet again for sure. But the next time we meet, you'll see a truly happy Adele. Promise me this? Yeah. The lovely creature shakes its body a little, walks forward a few steps, and lightly brushes the girl's cheek with its snout. Oh, I almost forgot. I have a reward for finding all three things. Mr. Dolly, do you know anything else about the death of my parents? What I mean is, the thing you've been looking for isn't volcano watchers. You've been talking about volcano watchers. Surprise? I thought there used to be a lot of volcano watchers growing on Mount Siesta's hills. So pretty, they were tasty. That's why the little ones ate most of them up. And I rose if I kept on eating them. It would have been long before they went extinct. That's why I planted them in a secret spot behind their backs. The volcano watchers aren't extinct yet? That's good news. Then where did you plant the flowers? Oh, just at the top of the hill around the back of the volcano. By volcano, you mean this one? The one that's about to erupt? Yeah. Ennis? Are you leaving? Or did you run out of here all by yourself? I thought you were never gonna come back. Are you kidding me? When you're on an adventure team, you never work alone. Let's go home. The seawater has risen above their souls, making it difficult to even walk. Hurry. First waves were just a hazy line at the far reach of their vision. In just the blink of an eye, they were right here in front of them. Ennis tightly clutches her sister, as the waves beat against his less than robust back, causing him to stagger. Another taller wave is approaching them. There's no way. Let's try this. Ennis tries his hardest to feel the rock in his body. It's close to his heart. Every time his heart beats, he can feel its hard texture. The rock the size of a man rises from the ground. One of his siblings and immediately crumbles, just barely withstanding the crashing of the wave. It's an intense pain in his chest. Ennis! Look, didn't I tell you? I know magic. Ennis wipes the blood on his face and pulls his sister so she isn't hurt by the crumbling gravel. Quick, hide behind me. One, two. Seemingly fallen by the white waves, a countless number of fluffy creatures rush toward them from the coast. They stuck together and form a wall, or more precisely, a dam. Waves clash against the very dam, completely absorbed by it the very next second. I must have gone crazy. What exactly is this? It absorbs the seawater, their white wall has grown even puffier, enough to keep the siblings safe from the dangerous waves. After who knows how long, the ground finally stops shaking, and the waves gradually start to calm. Are we saved? Thank you? just like cotton candy dissolving in the water. The beastling suddenly disappears. I guess that's a near-death hallucination? Aeneas! The night deepened, and at some point in time, the bustling crowd's glamour gradually started to fade. Someone has taken out a guitar and started playing a gentle melody, almost like some kind of tactic understanding. I'll toss it. Everyone looks in the same direction. Pale smoke gradually rises from the volcano's caldera, followed by spews of dark red and ash grey. The sound is trembling quietly, or slightly, underneath their feet. So far out, we definitely won't get caught in that, right? It still came. Oh, it really erupted. The people in the crowd hold the hands of those around them. Parents hug their children tight. The pedestrians begin to hold their breath. As though they all finally feel a weight off their shoulders, or perhaps like a giant boulder has finally crushed their hearts. Sighs and quiet mumblings can be heard amongst the crowd. But this just makes the whole street seem even more quiet. This continues for a very, very long time, until the crowd snaps back from the sight before them. I could still recall that back when I was a young boy. My parents would take me to that little hill. It was full of flowers and trees whose names I never knew. There were so many of them, and they smelled so wonderful every spring. My father was allergic to their pollen, so he would wait for us at the bottom of the hill, and Mother and I would bend the flowers' branches and weave garlands. We ran across the hill and waved down to the bottom of the hill. That won't ever happen again. Mr. Tom? It's nothing, girl. Just thinking about the past. I used to sell ice cream every day, feeding all kinds of children. Now my children are all in Colombia. They didn't come back home, even for a time like this. Sir, the children are far away. Possibly they didn't know Siesta's volcano was going to erupt today. They might be on their way, or they could have a package still in transit. I came here because I wanted to build a logistics center that connected all regions and shorten the distances between them. Maybe someday, we'll get things from different places more quickly. And your children will know how you're doing much faster. But we're so a long way from achieving that. Just now I was thinking that I might be able to do something to help. What's that? Anyone needs to send a postcard to family abroad. Honeycomb Trade could deliver them for free the next few days. By the time they get them, or when they come back after they get their postcards, it has to be a better place than it is now. I do my best to make it a better place too. It's a small wish of mine, aside from my commercial ambitions. Thanks, kid. It's a nice thing to be able to write your family. When I was studying Columbia, I would sometimes get homesick at night. I always wanted to write home, but I couldn't afford an international postage. All I ever did was cry myself to sleep. That's when I'd remember a poem that reads something like, "Wheresoever someone is, twin moons in the night sky are always the same." If you look at the moons, even the greatest distances are nothing. Does Siesta have any songs like that? The old man clears his throat. His beard slightly twitches, so he remembers something and starts singing a song stiltedly. The volcanic ash slowly spreads, covering half the sky. Each day I linger beside my dreams. I've lost my way, I'm a fowl without wings. I grasp at hope, I'm holding on out. How on the road will I come tumbling down? And maybe something scares in me if tomorrow's sun I see. But I'm just heading far, I'm no wanderer. I'm just heading far, I'm no wanderer. 'Cause right out there I've been looking to be. Hey, Salian. Schwartz, what are you doing here? I had a few missions for Rhodes Island, but I came as soon as I finished with them. Hang on a sec. There we go. Took me forever to find you. Been searching the crowd for the better part of the day. Have your favourite tea in my bag. I'll give it to you as soon as we get back. And I also want you to come back. They see the rocks in their memories crumble as a magnificent even glow they had never seen before rises from top of the volcano. Pink smoke covers half of the sky and gradually flutters downward toward the ground. They did not see it for themselves, they know a memory that belonged only to them, forever buried underneath the white volcanic ash. Am I seeing things? Why did the top of the volcano turn white? What are you talking about? I don't see it. Chester has been wiped out. I think reborn might be the appropriate word here. I say we remember this day forever. How about we call it the Volcano Festival? Sweet peaceful dreams to you each evening. Not a worry, not a sweat. For what's gone is gone and the future will come. The sun will rise tomorrow, happy days. See you, siesta. See you, siesta. Don't be sad, lady, sure. Tomorrow's a new day. Alright, tomorrow's a new day. Huh. That fucking penguin, though. Hey, you ugly ass sheep. Keep my vinyls out of your stinking mouth. No, chewing my limited edition shirt either. What's that loud now? Heat creates a vinyl sound. You think this is gonna wear my patience? You got another thing coming. I'd do this 10,000 years. Oh, I swear I'm gonna feed your clones to the wolves. Do we have more? Do we have like a post story? We do. A sunny day in siesta. Some ecologists have categorized all the flow beasts, or fowl beasts on the Great Land into two categories, wayfowls and homefowls. The former will, owing to climatic and ecological shifts, constantly relocate as they look for the most suitable habitat for survival, while the latter, once settled into their habitat, stay for good and stop at nothing to protect their homes. This biological theory is later borrowed by historians to suggest that all conflict between the races on the continent stems from the differing views between those who can only live in one place and those who drift nomadically. Afterwards came another supplementary addition to this viewpoint. There were originally no homefowls on this great land, but as the fowl beasts gradually gathered in those places, built their homes together and created a collective memory, the homefowls came to be. I miss it this time. According to the route on the maps, Jester is just right over this peak. Jester is right here. Looks all around her, but only snow fills her vision. Where am I? Yo, been a while. Oh, what brings the Emperor here just Jester without an obsidian festival to draw him? Your shirt, it seems something burned a hole through it? I'm actually to change the topic here. Max! God damn it. Did a good amount of material in the last few days. Should be able to quickly put out an album after I return to Columbia. Ain't a lot of musicians I look forward to, man, but you're one of them. I hope I recall the first Obsidian Festival I attended. I was chatting with Barbara about the future of Siesta she saw. If one day when the city leaves the volcano and Obsidian, leaves the charming scenery and coastline, just what will remain of it? She said that the music is kind of a carrier, but the most important carriers are actually the people living here. As long as there are people willing to sing in joy or even sorrow, as long as they're willing to enjoy the sunset afterglow for a moment when the evening comes, Siesta will remain the same. Young people can't get all hung up on nostalgia. It makes music stale. It's a little too harsh, Emperor. Leading timelines. A lifetime, sorry. You can feel lost if you don't occasionally look back at the path you've traveled. You have to look back from time to time to see if you've left anything precious behind on the road. So now that all the post's done and been buried under that volcano, how's about an Obsidian Festival 2.0? Just so happens I got some investment plans. If you want to revive it, should we come up with a new name too? Volcano Festival? That seems to be a bit obvious. Alright, I see an adorable creature on this trip. What does Marshmallow Festival sound? Damn, bud, your taste ain't 1000 as good as your music. Volcano of Obsidian data is here, Professor Keller. That is some really valuable information. I'll go back after sorting these out. Thank you for all your work. You really are already a scholar in your own right, Cashier, and Magna will be so proud. Its relative gear is also, compared to the one on display, it really is. The scholar's voice trails off, and she stares at the familiar code for a long, long time. Scan more volcanoes in my mother's gear. It keeps me safe. I want to thank you for your guidance during this time. Really learnt a lot. By the way, where's Khan? He's gone back to Lefenheim or really for work. Professor Keller, I want to apologize to you on Khan's behalf. I must have misunderstood something. Don't mention it. Hell, you never suspected me of anything. Adele lightly shakes her head. I don't know. I know very little about that period of time. It seems like everyone was deliberately hiding it from me. But I saw my parents' notes in that photo too. I just can't believe that someone who has been on so many volcanoes and through so many dangers would ever do something to betray them. There's something I want to show you. These papers are probably what Khan was trying to find. So having the copy stored in the Levian archives, the only thing that exists is with me. These are discarded documents, so it's nothing confidential. I was hoping no one would ever come looking for them again. The scholar retrieves a cardboard box from the bookcase. The personal effects of two of the scholars were in the small containers. The age document case has words like highly confidential written on it, with an obsolete stamped on top. Project Regenschwar. Is this Paddy's military research project? Escher and Magna both wish to stay pure scholars their entire lives, and indeed they strive to fulfill this ideal. It really means it can be hard to stay pure. After the coup in Lefenheim meant more than 2 decades ago, they were always getting caught up in disputes between the nobles, so they had to make some compromises in order to continue their research work. Keisha handed over some of his research results to the army in exchange for a relatively peaceful academic environment. I helped him with some of the follow-up and lasering work, but they pinned their hopes on you. They hope to keep those impure disputes out of your life, so you could study whatever you wanted without any distractions. That is also my wish as well. I hope that when people talk of the Newmans many years later, many will only remember them as pure academics and great scientists, and that their only child can explore the depths of knowledge without any worries. Liam Moody, were their deaths really an accident? During that Mount Uda observation, an envoy from Lefanian paid us another visit, just as we were preparing to scale the volcano. I was hoping they would complete their work without any interference, so I offered to help them shrug off the military. I didn't expect that mishap. Adele, I dare not ask for your forgiveness. Professor Keller, what do you think this is your fault? I won't question my parents' belief in scientific research because of this. I certainly won't question yours either, Professor Keller. Well, have you tried your best for an ideal? Doesn't it just unfair to take any more blame? I think that's how Vaddy and Muddy would feel too. I'll always remember the summer when Keisha and Magna came to siesta. Being them was the luckiest thing to ever happen to me. That day, a pair of strange foreign tourists walked into a coffee shop, sat at the table next to mine and changed my life. I see a wider, more beautiful world beyond what you read in the books. I had the best time of my life. Siesta to Lefenheim, many more places besides, many more volcanoes and many more adventures. I wish I could accompany them on another journey. Professor Keller, can I give you a hug? Cute. Scholar takes a girl into her arms, gently resting her forehead against hers. Professor Keller, can I stay here for a while, just by myself? Of course. The girl flips through the old documents one after another, and finds a handwritten letter at the bottom of the pile. Above information comes from two scientists who are incomparably devoted to science. They spent and gave their whole lives to scientific research, in hopes of using knowledge to protect humanity, seeking a safer and better home. I hope this will be taken in earnest, and this research is used for the right cause. Rosa Kill's name is actually... In the corner of the letter is a beautiful signature. Adele Kell. Ah... Liv! Lay back and don't move. How's Liv? Calm down, she's gone home. That little was scared out of her wits, but suffered no real injuries. You're the one who needs worrying. Good, that's good to hear. Young man drops back into his head in belief. Or bed in belief, sorry. Relief. Ah! Just how many days was I out for? 3 whole days? Your mom and even your siblings came to visit you every day. You know just how rude they were. Maybe you'll like justice once so to Kaylin. It's also saving someone, right? I'm so ready to lecture that little sister of mine. Still trying to hide it? I think a doctor wouldn't be able to tell. I've got some nerve to actually study arts in secret. You just know how high your blood orignium crystal density was when you wheeled in here. Is this treatment expensive? Huh. If you were to get a job at Rhodes Island, I just made it cost you a couple of paychecks. I guess I really have no choice now. Speaking of which, we're going to establish a treatment center for infected people here in Siesta. Just starting up, so I need plenty of helping hands. Would you like to consider staying to help me out? Dr. San, thanks for the offer, but I already made a deal with my family. I'll be staying in Siesta for a while. It's possible. Rather take a look at the land you mentioned that goes to many places. Even if you aren't by my side, family will always be my family. I'm gonna try to live for myself and do what I really want to do. I also want to see the sights my dad has seen. Being an explorer sure sounds like a pretty cool job. What's that sound? Oh, it must be Swire's construction crew. It really moves fast. Ink on that contract probably isn't even dried yet. A volcano. So I have to head back first. I'll pay my bills later. Done with work? I was the last patient. So busy working on those treatments in the last few days, I haven't had the time to hear about what you've been up to. Just some missions for Rhodes Island is all. And a few more countries. I got to know some more operators too. This vacation is over, I might go on some longer missions or be stationed somewhere for a while. I want to come with you, but I really can't leave right now. Besides, you wouldn't want me to, right? Yeah, it'd be meaningless otherwise. I'll take you around here for the next few days then. Sure, Siesta's become even prettier than the last time I was here. I'm sure you'll see an even better Siesta on your next visit. I believe in you, my lady. Autumn has yet to fully arrive, the sunlight is still warm, but the weather seems to suddenly cool down considerably. There seems to be more people playing in the streets, and a few surprising queues leaking out of some shops. Please don't tear it down, not yet. Or at least let me have one last look. Yes, I ain't supposed to be in a hospital bed. Did they already tear down the what? He spots a brand new signage at the shop entrance before he finishes speaking. In addition to replacing the damaged light bulb, there's also added a little doodle south, 3 marshmallow sheep. 1 big and 2 small. It said renovations meant a tear down. Gonna build a new water park here. Water park then? What about the logistics center? The city already did their plans. Since Siesta still has to retain some of the tourist attractions, this street is one of them. The wrapped up and sold several of his shops to a foreign group. Seeing investor felt that the previous events had a pretty good reception. There's money to be made in building a water park here. So a little shop might be able to stay open for a while longer. We went all through that and in the end... whose car is that? Oh, someone who came to the shop a few days ago. That rich girl? She parted here. Brand new pickup truck in pure white is parting under the shop with a small note pressed under the wiper. Helping a friend with some minor troubles. That lady sure knows how to be cool. Thanks a bunch. Hello, Mr. Elmschweier, as always. I first wish you good health, and I've won this time. Do you want me to switch off the television or call your doctor? Seemingly granddaughter, she's finally done a... How many years has it been seeing a face like that on you? I've called Ling over too. Get cocky sooner or later, you too will. The worthy youth, Wei Yenwu. Time is on their side. You'll always one day stand up to us. Wait to see when Yu Shui sends that onto you. Neither can I. Hey, Sickle Dagger, Lobin Vu. Hey, get the doctor. Himari and Vadi. Both of you are doing well. I find myself against siesta and had an unforgettable summer. It's very different from the one you two have seen. It's still a very interesting city. Climbed up Mount Siesta too. Successfully completed the observation and obtained some really valuable research data. Know any of your old friends here? No, I should say I met two of them. They told me many stories about the coffee shop encounter. At one time with the sulfuric acid pool. The stories that happened with the laboratories. All kinds of things I never knew about you both. Things that happened when both of you were younger. The other person told me that the past truly isn't over. They're always by your side in one way or another. Even no more reason to believe in now after going through a magical experience. Maybe some parts were made up, but I'm willing to and hope to believe in them, just like the bedtime stories I used to hear. Funny Muddy, I have to admit, I've never been as strong as I thought. I was afraid I wouldn't be able to hear anything ever again. The sights in front of me would turn blurry. Wouldn't it be volcanoes or research that eventually took my life, or the pain and suffering of oropathy? If I can, I hope to visit the volcanoes you two visited, and answer every question posed in your research notes. I'm going to take a chance, and try and go on a boat ride in the sulfuric acid lake. Pretend to be a tiny stone burning in the lava. Fear is not the opposite of courage, just as death is not the opposite of life. I'm fascinated with researching volcanoes, just as I am with my life. Maybe to come up with a much merrier way of going about this. Is it too late for me to understand all this now? Actually, I have no idea where to send this letter. I just wanted to let the two of you know. I'm doing fine here. Want to mail something, Miss Adele? Leave it to me, and I can send it where I'm delivering the mail. Where is this headed? Actually, never mind. I think I'd like to mail it myself. Soonest the farmer is. I took it out from the hillside when I was looking for obsidian back then. I wanted to give it to Liv as a present, but the petal colors seem to have changed since I came down from the volcano. Oh, did you get it on Mount Siesta? Yeah, at the back of the volcano. Ah. As the sheet mentioned where they hit it. By the way, the thing you originally came for Siesta for, I found out too. What a beautiful volcano. Volcano's most beautiful when it erupts, even if it only lasts for a short moment. How long we'll have to wait for its next eruption? That doesn't matter, we can stay here for a while longer. We have plenty of time. Well, that's the story of that done. Now, there is a side mission that I kind of want to go check out, which is this. This is just like a special one-off by the looks of it, but I still am very curious. So fast! I don't even know where the mobs come on or leave on this map. Wait, pure white steam. Generate pure white steam on all the tiles and just with a time limit. Oh, it's just basically a for fun one where you gotta do something. Oh, it's a challenge like that. Wow. Here, a little fluffy beast. What's that? Oh, it's oh my god, you gotta think about this a little bit. That's kind of crazy. Animations. It also serves as a playground. You just now win. Okay. Dun, 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 dun.
獲物が見えるぞ。作戦開始じゃ。
Not that way.
分かったぞ。
では夜の帳に潜り込む
Oh, that's pink now. Damn it. Done it wrong.
OK。
私のために歌え歌え歌え
Let's have a little think about this. I think the thing is what I need to do is stun that one at the bottom and then use the quick deploys as a sort of distraction point. The ones at the top need to be taken out by both the ranged, I think.
Yes.
みんな狩りを始めましょう。
Let's start with that.
早く逃げた方がいいですよ。
罪人は罰を受けるべきだ。
Oh, that's not gone. Damn it. I should have put that there afterwards. This is correct though, I'm learning. Let's do that again. This time I need to remember to keep the answer at the top left until I turn that tile white.
OK。
鏡に映りし小野が顔が見えるか
示はあるかのう。
指示に従うグワン。
ああ
Maybe this might be a bit close though.
私のために歌え歌え
Not quite. Oh.
申し訳ありません。
わかったぞい。獲物が見えるぞ。作戦開始じゃ。
私のために歌え歌え歌え
Damn it. Needs to be a little quicker on that bottom bit, I think. Maybe the other way around?
まずいの。呼吸の乱れが止まらん。
So fast. Da 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 da.
舞台の幕開けだ。
A and off it goes.
罪人は罰を受けるべきだ。
よし。
Oh, well, that worked well.
オッケー。
ああ 私のために歌え歌え歌え
GG!
終幕だ。勝利の味は甘美なものではない。紛争がはらむ地味は
Oh, there's more?
違う
Oh no. What is that?
「大地よたぎれ!」
I'm sorry. What? Oh my god.
鏡に映りし斧な顔が見えるか。舞台の幕開けだ。
Well, that didn't do much now, did it?
押せ
Oh.
お前の叫びなんて
Hang on, let me cook here.
私は闇より
What?
現れる。
What? Oh my god. I don't even know where to start with that.
撤退だ。君は行き先を見失ったようだ。
But tell later, don't worry about it. Do other things. Do 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 do. Let's try the other event ones in this. Wait a minute. Desires of purchasing goods, okay. Customers can be divided. There's acquire free products in there, and the quantity depending on the amount of customers visiting that day. Okay. Never set up a scene buying prices, should we increase ours? Too aggressive because customers woo. You do a bit first if you can't sell them all. Okay. Just gotta use them, ask around. Estimated 10 to 108 pieces, okay. The steady would sell more by like double. That would actually make it better. Which one's a more expensive product here? These? Okay. Let's use the 2 on this. Radical. Huh. Okay. Daydream, just my daydream. Beverage enjoyers, you so can see the prices for the day. Oh my god, this is fucking math. Okay, okay. We're gonna sell at this price. That'd do for us. A lot. – So you could go all the way to 104. 103, in fact, before it starts going negative here. Just give that a go. Not bad. Go with 82 on that. Alright, let's use one more. Not many for these. Oh, they're expensive though, I didn't even realise. Yeah, 1,000 is probably your better bet here. No, actually. Right there. Yes. Nice. My daydream is my daydream. Ah. Sweet memories. Oh, that's some nice fucking furniture there, though. Ooh. We'll do some point farming for materials and stuff like that. So the Magnite's the good stuff here. I'm hoping my auto deploy does not cook me in the ass. Here's the comfy part where I don't have to sit and do the reading. What was basically about 8 hours there. If you include the previous part of the stream. And I can just be chill now. I'm hoping the auto deploy does not have any major problems dealing with the fucking sheep, but I could go wrong. It was quite messy in the later part, not gonna lie. A dang sheep is a tough son of a bitch. Tell you what. Now we wait a bit as it just goes around doing some circles before I start slapping it some more. Here's where it gets crazy messy.
怪我はさせません。私がついてる。
So if one of those sheep somehow gets through, that's how I know I'm fucked.
抗ってみなよ。
光あれ。
諦めるな。
進め。私がついてる。生命を救済。
Clean. Okay, that means it's autoable. I like it.
Mission accomplished.
I'm just gonna burn all my sanity real quick.
戦いができたね。
Actually took out Annihilations. Is that reset today or tomorrow? I didn't know it to be tomorrow. Shit.
正面は私に任せて。敵が現れました。投稿を促すことはできませんか。ついてきて。私がついてる。リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
I'll check Annihilations in a minute. I'm just gonna do like one or two of these. And then I'll look at the Annihilation then. Just to make sure I've got my sanity down a bit.
頑張り、本気で行くよ。
苦しみを忘
アップルパイ。早く離れてください。お願いします。
苦しみを忘れたことはありません。
この力。
無駄だ。
心配しないで。ロックンロール。
心配しない。
みんなこっち来て。
Do 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 do.
やあ、懺悔しなさい。ロックンロール。
心配しないで。こんなの悲しいです。
バラージュ。距離を合わせて。
苦しみを忘れたことはありません。
アップルパイ。
君にできるかな。
距離を合わせて。光あれ。
Should level up some of the characters. I've got like a load of LMD, but I kind of want to full meta build too. Thing is, it's not one of the best times in the middle of an anniversary, but when should be doing all my currency on this. Yeah, nah.
私がついてる。バラージュ。距離を合わせて。心配しないで。
苦しみを忘れたことはありません。抗ってみなよ。
私がついてる。
心配しないで。
進め。懺悔しなさい。意志を堅固にする。
汝は我が恩敵。ただ 岩洞物に過ぎぬ。
Mission accomplished.
大勝利。ドクター、私ちゃんと役に立てた？
Let's have a look at the annihilations and it possibly a new one and I'm gonna be like, oh no, I don't want to do that right now. Yeah, of course there is. 7 weeks on it though, I might do that later. When I do like the hard mode run through the missions or something at the start of it. Something like that anyways. Wait, there's multiple locations now? Oh my god. Ain't no way. So many now, what the fuck? I'd probably just focus on the Victoria one though, and the Commanders of this, because that would just be a pain in my ass. Chocolate Street though, that's kind of hilarious to me. I like that. Absolute classic, some of these. None of them being fucking hard. And so proxy that? Why not? Oh, I did it with support, right. Give me more, please. Thank you. Nice, Dale is done. Do this as well. Ooh, that's some good stuff actually. I've got to reach to 6,000, quite a bit, so I know 1,800 to do 10 headhunts. Can I just do them as singles? Fuck it. I'm stupid. Let's do it. Just see what happens. Let's fuck around and find out.
コードネームはパインコーンです。今日からロドスで働く。
Oh boy, can't wait to get a whole load of nothing.
プリムと申します。以前はラテラーの護衛隊に所属しておりました。
Nope.
今日からお世話になります。
I don't know. Well, I almost always know. Sometimes I confuse the 5 and 6s a lot. I'm still gonna get very good at that. Never have been. Oh? Is that a 5? That's a 6. I think that's a 6. Red. Oh shit, it is a 6. I'll take it. It's not the one I was looking for, but I'll take it.
自己紹介するわね。ドンメンこの絵曲、次期局長のペアと。
Sweet.
行動予備隊 A6 のポッカルです。
Quite early on too.
A6 の
That's a 5.
キララです。よろしくお願いします。
Apparently I've never had it before though.
私はロベルタ。また会えたね。ここにサインしたら君専属のスタイリストになれるって。
I never get the limited. I never get the really good ones like these. Orders half the time. I don't think I've got Ling so far. I think it's not an order, is she? I don't think I've got an order yet. Oh. Anyway.
Products received. Resources received.
今日も楽しく過ごしましょう。
Oh, these cost sanity as well. That one? No. No. Oh my god, I can never find the place I'm looking for, can I? There we go. Consume 427. Yes. I'm out of total proxy, so I'll just do this manually. And I'll just leave it to run. Gotta get my random.
いい戦闘シーンが撮れそうだ。
ロックン少女ビビってんじゃねえ。油揚げ
フムの特製料理だよ。
I'll probably stop these fairly shortly once I get most of this bit last done, because I need to go do some stuff IRL
ロックン少女
before I've got some stuff on this evening.
フムの特製料理だよ。
力と栄光を
私が噂の F イーターだ。よろしく。集中砲火。
ロックン少女一気にかかってこい。
Man, this is a throwback to build I had a long time ago.
集中砲火。
納豆ご飯
負傷した者はこっそりこそ。
勝利か鹿だ。
下がって。
ロックン少女
下がって。
ビビってんじゃねえ。
ただ一瞬です。
Bonk.
下がって。
ロックン少女
おいしいもの食べよ
ロックン少女勝利か鹿だ。
う。思いっきり暴れるよ。集中砲火。
I was just saving that one unit limit for, I can never remember. Oh well.
一気にかかってこい。
狙って
油揚げ
集中砲火。こ
力と栄光
う。そうだ。
油揚げ
みんな
What?
勝利か鹿だ。
フムの特製料理だよ。
But yeah, these take ages to got like phones and mobs on them. So. Oh, it's new ones anyway.
ボルローキリステン。
射撃開始。
力と栄光。
That's why I started using lava here. Okay.
ここだよ。
納豆ご飯。
フムの特製料理だよ。
亡霊だってお前を救えないさ。ロッコン少女。
フムの特製料理だよ。
力と栄光。
元気出して。 みんなお腹。
ロッコン少女。 力と栄光。
Says on the list of the worlds. Yeah. I think there's some that can pick up on stuff, but I think I just let them run into the main part of the unit. I remember.
おいしいもの食べよう。
油揚げ。
みんなお腹すいた。
一気にかかってこい。
フムの特製料理だよ。
納豆ご飯。
おいしいもの食べよう。
ビビってんじゃね
元気出して。
I remember this was when the engineers got a bit busier and started getting past. I think I saved the Beta 4. Don't know if they would just die now at this stage because we got all the characters a lot more leveled since then. Leaves me trying to remember this shit. Oh no, the Wraith leaders actually was pretty tanky though. It'd been those.
力と栄光。ボルローキリステン。
狙って。
There you go.
納豆ご飯。
ここにいたのね。
ビビってんじゃね
ここだよ。
ボルローキリステン。 ゲームオーバー。力と栄光。 納豆ご飯。
フムの特製料理だよ。
ロッコン少女。 力と栄光。
Boom.
ロッコン少
Fucking
女。
Avengers. Oh mate. Those things are like trucks, I know that.
腕
I remember now.
ついたで。
It's like a trip down Snardelay when you've been around for a while, you know.
ロッコン少女。
ここにいたのね。
Almost done. I need to go.
勝利か鹿だ納豆ご飯
下がってみんなお腹すいた
力と栄光
狙って
ボネローキリステン
おいしい
力と栄光ゲームオーバー油揚げ
元気出して
油揚げ
ここにいたのね
油揚げ
切ります
ゲームオーバー
Get him. Yeah, so I swapped someone. Yeah, I think Zima may have got bombed.
ロックオンショ
I
ー
used the Malempa skill.
射撃開始みんなお腹すいた倒します狙って
ロックオン症状
おいしい
ボネローキリステンゲームオーバー油揚げ
切ります
ロックオン症状
元気出して思いっきり暴れるよ
あなたは私が一気にかかってこい
I got damage test because I almost fucking died here. Remember that too.
了解しましたここからが私の見せ場だ
不法者はどこだボネローキリステン
みんなお腹すいた
ゲームオーバー
切ります
Mission accomplished.
Anyhow, folks, I think that'll do for now because this is just tedium work of just grinding stuff out, so I will hold the stream here. We've seen what we need to see from the event and all that good stuff. For now, I shall see you all later.
今日も楽しく過ごしましょう
Goodbye. Take care.